And I'm afraid that because of the fight, there's necessarily mobilization of a fighting spirit. And one of the biggest challenges right now is to mobilize a spirit of love and compassion, and to try to build a country based on love and forgiveness. And it's mighty difficult, because the very mobilization process that was necessary to fight a very hard fight now is a hindrance to the mobilization of better feelings and human values like love and forgiveness and compassion and reconciliation. So I don't think that we can say that our revolution, at least in Libya, is a success unless we can overcome tyranny with genuine democracy, and overcome cruelty with genuine compassion, and overcome corruption with genuine transparency and fairness and cleanliness in all transactions, governmental or business. I'm afraid that while it does look like we've succeeded, because Gaddafi has been removed and now we do have a new situation, I believe that our success is only partial, because I still see a lot of tyranny in us, in Libya. And I believe that the most difficult idols to destroy are the idols within our own hearts. And I think that we can be tyrannical in our attitudes and in our heart towards our colleagues who fought with us for freedom, and ironically become tyrannical in our very fight against tyranny. I believe also that we are very limited in our success in the fight against cruelty, because, as I say, the fight itself involved a lot of cruelty. And also, what I'm seeing now, and this has been pointed out by some very disturbing recent reports by human rights activists and groups, the fact is that there is still cruelty in Libya, and there is cruelty and torture in some holding facilities that are illegal in the real sense. They're not under the Ministry of Justice, and there is still a lot of cruelty. And in the fight against corruption, I think that we are also very limited in our success, in that some of the most corrupt government officials, whose salaries is supposed to be 1,000 dinars a month, and who own billions of dollars and euros overseas, and billions of dinars in the country, have managed to a rather disturbing degree to repolish themselves and even get religious preachers to sing their praise on television that they own, and that this corrupt clique is making a comeback to steal yet again under democratic guise. So I think that we have very limited success in that as well. I don't want to paint a bleak picture or to in any way belittle the great success of the Libyan people in overcoming a vicious system of Gaddafi, but I think that we'll be fooling ourselves if we think that we've completely succeeded. And I believe that unless we are able to overcome tyranny and cruelty and corruption, young people will again and again, feeling frustrated, will revolt again. And one very striking thing about Libyan youth and youth in other countries, of course, is the incredible intelligence and the know-how that they have, and the fact that they cannot be fooled anymore. And if you look at Facebook and you look at the social media traffic, it is very clear that young people today do recognize that there is still tyranny, that there is still cruelty, and that there is still corruption. And I predict that these young people will not only take to the street once again, as they have done recently in Benghazi and in Tripoli and in Misrata and in various other towns, but they may actually resort to even more drastic actions in the near future if we do not very seriously address these great grievances that were the cause of all problems in the first place.